Hi everyone, and welcome to Oddscheck.com, the home of hidden value in the sports betting marketplace. So round 9 delivered a feast of football. Liverpool held at home by Brighton in a 6-goal thriller. Arsenal thumping Spurs 4-1 in the North London derby, and City's hat-trick heroes humiliating United 6-3 in Manchester. And I've not even mentioned yet another managerial casualty as Bruno Lage is sent packing following just 1 win and 9 losses in their last 15 games. So as Matchday 10 approaches, we look ahead and ask, who are you backing to win? Well, Oddscheck.com is your home to find the best odds on each and every Premier League game this season. Plus, with our exclusive premium Bet Finder tool, we instantly show you where there may be significant value to be had in the market. In a moment, I'll show you that there could be some interesting value to be had on Manchester City, Southampton, Wolverhampton and Arsenal, amongst others. But first, let me take you through the top available odds for the key matches. Saturday's late kickoff is down on the south coast as Brighton take on Spurs at the Amex. Leandro Trossard scored a hat-trick as Brighton marked new coach Roberto De Zerbi's debut with a hugely entertaining and battling draw against Liverpool at Anfield. In many respects, the Seagulls were unlucky not to escape with all 3 points, with the result leaving them 4th on 14 points and defending an unbeaten home record as Spurs come to town. Last season, this fixture ended 2-0 to Tottenham, and top odds for the Seagulls to correct that here are 3.00 or 2-1. 10-man Spurs fell well short of expectations at the Emirates as they were beaten 3-1 in a game where they looked second best in almost every department. Despite the poor result, it's the first time Spurs have been beaten this season and still leaves them in 3rd on 17 points as they travel down to Brighton. Can Conte get them firing again at the Amex? Top odds for Spurs to win are 2.55 or 31-20. For the draw, it's 3.52 or 63-25. Sunday brings us another London derby, this time East versus West, as the Hammers welcome the Cottagers to the City of London Stadium. While West Ham have won 4 times in European competition this season, that form had not been reproduced domestically until the weekend's 2-0 win over Wolves. Italy international Scamacca, making only his 2nd start in the English top flight following his £30.5 million arrival from Sassuolo, opened the scoring and delivered the Hammers' first goal prior to half-time, and laid the platform for a valuable win that lifted David Moyes' side up from 18th to 15th in the table. Can they build on it against Fulham? Now, last time these two met in East London, the Hammers secured a 1-0 win, and top odds for another victory here are 1.79 or 10-13. It was a tale of 2 attacks at Craven Cottage as 10-man Fulham went down 4-1 to the Magpies. Newcastle were relentless going forward, while Fulham struggled to get out of first gear even before the Chalobah red card. Fulham fans will be hoping Alexander Mitrovic will be fit for their visit to West Ham after the former Magpie limped off in the first half. The Cottagers haven't won in the league at West Ham since 2001, and top odds for them to win here are 4.75 or 15-4. For the draw, it's 4.10 or 31-10. Meanwhile, over in North London, league leaders Arsenal take on Liverpool at the Emirates. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta says his players are hungry for more after they maintained their position at the Premier League summit by overpowering North London rivals Tottenham in an outstanding display at the Emirates Stadium. The 3-1 win means the Gunners have now won 7 out of their first 8 Premier League matches, and there is an energy, verve and threat about Arsenal that suggests that they can maybe go all the way this season. Next is Liverpool, a team they've not beaten at the Emirates in over 2 years. Top odds for that to change here are 2.63 or 163-100. Liverpool's 3-3 draw against Brighton was a game that arguably highlighted both the best and worst of this current Liverpool side. On the one hand, a terrible start that cost them the 3 points, and on the other, a fight back that was reminiscent of the Liverpool of old. Liverpool have now conceded the first goal in 5 of their 7 Premier League games this season and find themselves in 9th on just 10 points. A loss against Arsenal this weekend would drive the final nail into the coffin of their title aspirations. The Reds have won at the Emirates on their last 3 visits, and top odds for them to make it 4 are 2.75 or 7-4. For the draw, it's 3.92 or 73-25. Sunday's final game is up on Merseyside as Everton play Manchester United at Goodison Park. Everton manager Frank Lampard insisted his side cannot rest on their laurels after recording back-to-back victories by coming from behind to beat Southampton. The Toffees scored twice in the game for the first time this season to rack up successive wins for only the 2nd time since Lampard took charge in January. Can they maintain that positive momentum for the visit of Manchester United? Last season, the Toffees won this fixture 1-0, and top odds for another win here are 4.00 or 3-1. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag said there was a lack of belief from his side in their 6-3 defeat to rivals Manchester City. Despite winning their 4 previous Premier League matches, United were heavily beaten by City and looked out of their depth within seconds of the start. Questions must be asked as to why £70 million signing Casemiro was left on the bench when they were so clearly outmuscled in midfield. Will their trip to Goodison provide the Red Devils with an opportunity to get back to winning ways? Top odds for them to win are 2.00 or 1-1. For the draw, it's 3.94 or 147 to 50. Now, if you prefer American odds, you'll also find them available on the site. Whether you'd like to bet on these games or any others, Oddscheck.com also helps you to quickly see the bets where the highest paying bookie is offering significant value over their competition. How? Well, we do this with our exclusive premium bet finder tool found near the top of the screen. Here you can see that we've moved the slider to 14% plus, and in doing so, the premium bet finder tool automatically highlights the bets where the potential profit at the top paying bookie is 14% or higher than that of the median or the middle bookie. So we can see that there's at least a 14% divergence in value between the top and middle bookie for a home win for Manchester City and away wins for Wolverhampton and Southampton. So if you fancy a bet on any of these results, then there's 14% more potential profit to be found between the top and middle bookies. Now, if I slide the premium bet finder tool back down to 7% plus, we can see a serious divergence in value between bookies for some other potentially interesting bets, notably a home win for Arsenal and draws at Stamford Bridge, the Etihad, London Stadium and the Emirates. So if you fancy a bet on any of these results, then there's 7% more potential profit to be made. Now, of course, due to regulations, we can't actually show you which bookies have the top odds in this video. To view your actual results, you'll find links in the video description to head on over to oddscheck.com. Remember, bookmaker odds can change between the time we made this video and the time at which you view it, so do make sure to subscribe to the channel and ensure to turn on notifications using the bell icon so you can take advantage of our updates as they happen. Now, even if the odds have changed, oddscheck.com and our premium bet finder tool are always here to help you find the highest available odds and explore interesting value in the sports betting marketplace. Well, that's all for this video, but we'll have more updates for you very soon. If you found it to be helpful, please do let us know by hitting the like button and be sure to get your predictions into the comments below. Enjoy the games and remember, please play responsibly.